going to be a Slark. I think Liquid seem to be like trying a few newer things out with this draft. You know, the first 2-pick Axe.
I feel like the LGD draft's a bit like lane orientated. They've got this Viper, Monkey King, Brewmaster. I think they need to do really well in their lanes here to try and push forward into the mid game.
All right, well, let's get into it. As we see GH already in the trees here as Xnova, Arme, and FY start to move themselves in, but that Cursed Crown gonna stun him up. And now the damage from Mind Control from behind, but DH definitely gonna fall here as they will draw first blood onto Arme.
Oh, worth though, because Mind Control gets the bounty rune. So, you know, that's pretty big.
True. And as from all of my pub games, I know that dying for the bounty rune.
I like that LGD have really focused on making sure they pick a strong carry laner up here that can deal with this, and Monkey King's probably one of those that definitely can. Obviously, Primal Spring now costs 100 mana at all levels, where it used to cost 130 before, so Mind Control.
Yeah, a little bit more valuable now.
Oh, look at these spins.
Might get this Jingo off, though. Arme has to be really, really careful as Mind Control, he's not even diving him there. They just want to keep him on low health. Killing him, not even that valuable.
Mind Control might be in trouble though.
He gets stunned up here and he's getting pretty low. In fact, the Bramble Maze won't hit on him and he can walk away his way around it. Gotta be careful. Steady feet, but FY is here. Xnova as well. Mind Control. Surely he's got to go down here, but they can't quite find the last hit. And GH coming in from behind. He's actually going to take down FY. And now with the damage onto Xnova as well. I mean, the harass from this Dark Willow is quite a lot.
He has Battle Hunger in 1 second. Might look to carry on going onto the Willow here.
Throw down that Battle Hunger, then chase, but there's a Cursed Crown coming through. FY is back and ready to fight as well, so perhaps Liquid are going to be a bit more careful. Though I say that, they're just ganging up on FY here.
Oh, here comes the Monkey King.
Arme. Surely they can get this kill on Mind Control. Yes, they can, as the pounce comes through.
Mind Control did finish off the Willow, though, with the Battle Hunger, so, you know, trading, it was like 2 for 1 overall.
Quite interesting, but the harass from Battle Hunger is quite severe as you get up the levels as well, so...
Yeah, that's
obviously
true.
Valuing that over the extra
the DD.
But there's Malefice coming out onto Somnus, and Somnus is in a lot of trouble here. He's actually going to go down. Sorry, Maledict. That's the
close enough.
That's the Enigma spell, isn't it?
Yeah, that's close enough, man. Fine, I got you. But yeah, no, there's such a good rotation. You see the supports collapsing on from both the side lanes to kill the Viper. Obviously, Lone Druid Viper seems to be pretty locked up in horns at the moment, and both doing pretty well in the lane. So.
Oh, Chalice getting low. Miracle looking to try and finish off this kill, but he can't really find it. He's got the Dark Pick. Who's going to go down first? Chalice drops first, but Miracle immediately afterwards, and I think Chalice will probably be happy with that one. Meanwhile, Viper going down in the middle lane. Oh, yeah. But with that bottom kill, like who kind of favors that trade up there?
Definitely favors the Slark though. Oh, Mind Control's in trouble though as well. Never mind. Let's see if Kuroki can punish them here. Maybe the FY is in trouble. It's nighttime though, and we haven't really seen too much from the Night Stalker we saw in the last series.
FY's taking a lot of damage here. That Maledict's going to tick through. And Kuroki will get a kill there.
Oh, and they can just shrine up as well.
Arme's coming in though. Can he do enough damage in time? No, he can't. The Boundless Strike comes out, and Arme will be forced to retreat. Mind Control. He doesn't have that call still. Oh, he does have the call.
He had the Tango, but he didn't quite get it off on time before the Monkey King jumped away. That would have been such a good play from Mind Control. Really unfortunate.
Arme playing it safe as these blasts from GH continue on, and the harass is just insane.
Yeah, I think that kill in the bot lane before definitely favoured Slark.
Oh, they get the call, and with more bolts coming through from GH, and now Kuroki with the stun from the sidelines, but now he gets off this Jingu, heals up a little bit from the Boundless Strike, not perhaps as much as he would like, and one more hit will bring him down.
Yeah.
And Kuroki gets the 3x killing streak on Arme.
Here we go. I feel like FY is rotating around behind on this mid lane again, and Matumba might be in trouble here. There is a rotation from the Willow as well. Oh, but the roots!
Big holding the FY in place, and they will be able to bring him down, but now the return from Somnus as he gets that ultimate onto the Lone Druid. Can Lone Druid get away? He's going to get stunned. He's sitting inside this poison, but he's just not taking that much damage. Meanwhile, Somnus taking so much damage from that call. The bear is chasing him down.
Oh, here comes the Mud Golem creep.
Out of range. The Mud Golem. He's going to do it. It doesn't matter anyway. He dies from the tick from Mind Control.
Yeah, great
Mind Control's going for more. He's just going crazy right now. Does that cancel? Oh, no, it didn't quite go through. And Xnova will survive.
Ooh,
shame on you, Mind Control.
Slark's going to die in the bot lane as well. Okay, so FY rotated and they used the Brewmaster split, so he did go down there. Was trying to juke around in the trees with the shadow dance, but so yeah, it looks like everybody's kind of heading down towards the bot lane for LGD. They really want to try and take a fight. The FY, it has turned night again, so let's see what they can do. Miracle scouted out, but yeah, the thing is, at night time, Slark gets the extra vision compared to most heroes.
Mid lane, they're going to make a play onto the Viper here, and they will easily bring him down with 2 ultimates committed. And now on the return, though, they're going to catch out GH, or will they? Actually, surviving a long time, but finally does go down. And
GH buys back. They want to fight.
They want to go. FY could be in trouble, and there's that slow out from GH. Going to mean that he can't make it that far through the trees, and the Maledict and the Battle Hunger, it's enough to bring him down. But here comes the Wukong, so they'll be able to find Kuroki. Who else can they find as Chalice comes out of that ultimate form? Ame just trying to bait people in, but they get the root, and then they come forwards, and can they take out Ame? He's getting so low, and there's nowhere for him to go, and the neutral creep denies him, but it's a kill all the same.
Oh my word. He got rooted from the
now
bear.
Chalice could be in trouble as well as the silence is out. Mind Control is giving chase. He has got that call available. If he gets close enough, which he certainly will, the Terrorize just going to drag back Chalice.
Oh, the root again!
And another root. Matuma Man, he's getting lucky right now as he gets root after root after root. And it's leading to kill after kill for Liquid right now. They've used the scan now, and because Axe is sitting just outside the pit, it will go off, but they're a little bit too late. And Miracle's actually going to pick up this Aegis on the Slark, which is a really good hero to have it on.
Yeah, Viper's gone for a hood as well, which is good for him because it's going to help him survive the sky, but...
Miracle Dark Packs it immediately, although in comes Ame. It's a lot of damage onto Miracle, has to pounce away. Meanwhile, Chalice will jump in the back and kill Kuroki. And this will just be a quick kill for LGD.
Miracle pings it out and he knows something's wrong here.
Well, he probably...
Oh, he knows there's either a ward...
Yeah, because he's got his ultimate disabled.
Oh yeah, Night Stalker runs away, there you go.
Get out of there, Night Stalker.
Sentry baited.
Sure.
Oh, Ame wants to use the Wukongs here.
He's charging it up and will actually commit fully for it, but he's got to get down the cliff and will be successful in doing so, dodging the Skywrath ulti as well as in comes a Brewmaster. And the Brewling's trying to take down the bear at the very least, and they turn around onto Axe. Okay, Mind Control is the target with another Toxin going to stop him spinning as well. That's quite useful for them. Do they have enough damage to finish him off? Meanwhile, FY being taken down the backlines as Miracle gets to work, but Mind Control will go down. And now the Death Ward coming out onto Chalice, not really doing that much, but Miracle's giving chase, but he doesn't really want to jump into 3 heroes like this.
Yeah, he needs to wait for the Shadow Blade.
And here we go. Yes, he goes. He's coming in. He's going on to Somnus, trying to take out this Viper. Does he have the damage? But the Terrorize is pretty big onto 4. And now, who's that jumping down in the middle? It is Matumba Man who's going to drop, and Somnus is just going to work as Kureiki gets taken out as well. Miracle, the only one left on the side of Liquid, and he's going to really go for the Viper. To do. Really?
Is he feeling cocky?
I mean, he's got the Aegis. Why not? Go for it. And now with a pounce as well, keeping him disabled. Essence Shift won't work whilst in there, but what does it matter? It's such a minor thing. And now actually look at X-Nova as well. I mean, he's got the Aegis, so he doesn't mind dying once, but how does he get out twice? I don't think he does.
If he just Dark Packs and jumps, maybe?
Yeah.
It's really difficult.
Here we go, he needs to get to a cliff, but no, the Boundless Strike comes through, and Slark is going to fall as well. So really, it's a full team wipe for LGD. And then when he goes for kills, he stops quickly, gets a kill, and then will continue farming again. It never falls behind.
Liquid on the hunt again. They really want to be able to find a kill that they can transition into a push, and they actually scan. And they do see there's people in this.
And here we go,
jungle.
Jumping forwards onto the Viper here, manages to catch Chalice as well. And the silence up onto the Viper, they will be able to bring him down. Can they stop Chalice? Yes, they can stop him. And now the fear comes out, but it's too little, too late. As Liquid take 2 names and run down this middle lane, and they're doing very, very well right now.
And Liquid can even just go for the top racks as well. Yeah, you see Miracle just goes straight away. He knows they don't need him to finish off the middle racks.
It's 2 racks at 27 minutes. My word, indeed.
Here comes Ame.
Oh, jumping into the middle of it, using that BKB as well. Wukong's is cancelled by the call. Will be able to heal up with that Boundless Strike, though. GH on the backlines will get taken out. Now Axe in the middle gets whacked down by Ame as he manages to claim 2 lives. The Brewlings are chasing. Kuroki trying to get away. He is spotted out, though. And here comes the air one. He's going to throw him right back up, and Nova is ready with the Bramble Maze to catch him when he comes back to the ground. Or no, maybe not. Just bring him down with old-fashioned hitting him.
He's healing up. Okay, no. I thought that was one of his own teammates coming over there, but maybe he's like, no, sorry, I'm not here to help you at all. I'm just going to come and finish you off.
Yeah,
that fight
poison strikes.
Yeah, that fight was so good around the Dire Bot Shrine as well, because they managed to burst the Viper down before he got his BKB off.
Yeah,
and then that savage roar, the savage roar onto the Brewmaster as well, stopping him from getting his blink off or getting his ult off at all. Yeah, and this is a good buyback from Kuroki. They really don't want to give this Roche away for free. This is going to be huge on the Miracle Slark.
Yeah, and 3 seconds until the Axe is back, so still ready to go. But that bear is taking a real beating there and will be brought down. Now Bedlam used
Miracle.
Slark trying to take down Ame, will be successful. Miracle just going in the backlines here, getting away with it. He's got the ulti available, will have to pop it, but he's just got his passive completely disabled by the Nether Toxin, and look at that Terrorize ripping through on everybody. And Matumbaman, he's going to drop down to Ame as he gets that Jinku right back up again. And Liquid in a very awkward position without Matumbaman and forcing to buy back on GH. They still want to defend Roche. They recognize how important it is.
Well, if Slark gets this even with the Shadow Blade and the Dark Pack, this could be massive. He has the Eagle Song now as well. Gonna help him. Just stack up the Agi, the stacks even quicker. The bonus Agi. So tanky now on this Lark.
And in we go. Axe managing to get the jump. It was actually predicted by the Viper, but it wasn't enough to keep him alive with that blade mail and all of the damage coming out from Slark. KuroKy might get caught at least as the Thunder Strike comes through and the Brewling's finishing him off.
Look at Miracle
now on the main side of the fight, Miracle's getting involved, but has to back out of this Wukong's command. It's too much damage, especially with the Brewlings there.
Yeah, it does have the Arcane Rune as well, so not too worried at the moment. Brewmaster's going to come out of his split now, and how do LGD fight around the Roche Pit, I feel?
Well, I feel like they really recognize him out. They're going for more. Can they get Chalice here? They can, absolutely. And the Dark Pact purging off that Terrorize, and Chalice going down very quickly. Now looking for more X-Nova. Look at the damage from Matumberman. He needs to hit him a couple more times. He's got that BKB, and now comes in Mind Control with the call. And they'll kill the little fairy down to the ground.
I feel like Liquid, they need to wait for their creep wave here.
LGD really getting their cheese grated right now.
Yeah, they're really struggling to deal with this Slark because they're trying to focus the Axe because that's the right call, because that's the main team fight for Liquid. But after that, they just don't have anything else to throw out on anybody.
As Miracle is just getting completely ridiculous right now. I mean, so far ahead on the net worth, and that is exactly where you want your Slark to be.
I love how there's no buybacks on anybody at this point either. Obviously, the Roche being so important for both teams.
Yeah, it's
I feel this next fight.
So much commitment for this. Roche and FY jumping in, but he does pop that darkness in time to be able to get away, and silences up that Axe, but Miracle coming in, just doing the damage to FY, will be able to take him out, but now Miracle's in the middle of it all. Crimson Guard, ulti popped as well. Terrorize going to come through. Doesn't quite land on the slugs. He's able to pounce away from this, but the poison is following through from Somnus. Meanwhile, on the backlines, X-Nova is taken out by Matumberman and that bear. And Arme up in the trees looking to pounce.
Oh no,
Meanwhile, the BKB is popped. Mind Control unable to lock down Somnus. Now Miracle trying to kill Chalice, but can't quite do it. Meanwhile, him and Arme swap places, and Somnus gets taken down. The Culling Blade comes down, and Arme could be in real trouble here. He will get finished off by KuroKy's Death Ward. There's only one more Brewling remaining, but it doesn't matter. GG is called. LGD, they tap out.
What a performance from Liquid. Oh, jeez, that was crazy.
What were you about to say there, sorry?
Well, let's not go into that. Okay, so it's really interesting to see them go for these different heroes, and they went for the Axe Sky first pick, which... Yeah, they're going to be absolutely fine. And I love that this Chen just comes to the top lane. They can put so much pressure now. I think the Sanking's going to have to rotate back top again.
The root, the call is just off the mark, and now KuroKy will go right back to harassing people with those glaives.
Yeah, absolutely. Mind Control in spot lane, though. He is level 3 already.
Oh, he's getting pretty low with the lift forwards here into Arme with that Metamorphosis. But now the attack comes around. Arme trying to bring down Mind Control. He will be successful. Arme getting very low himself, and the Caustic Finale will finish the job. GH. Now trying to get away from FY. I think he'll be okay. I don't think FY's got a lift.
Unless you manage to split them, you're not going to get the extra stun in that chase, unfortunately.
Definitely not. And I think that was a Chen just sending the Queen of Bay back to base, but GH getting the stun off onto FY. FY does take the bounty rune, but may pay with his life as he tries to get those Ancients to do the job. They will finish him off.
Yeah, great play. Great play by FY. He knows that the Ancient's going to be doing a lot more damage.
Middle lane though, Miracle could be in trouble, and he is going to get screamed up and be taken down. And now KuroKy come in. Not sure he wants to be here though, as those creeps come charging towards him. GH just running past. Can they get the stun off onto GH? Looks like Hexnova might be going down here. Can they get the glaive off? They certainly can. Of course, Finale will do the rest of the KuroKy getting very low as Somnus comes under the tower to finish off his kill. Now GH coming in with that haste rune and doing a bit of damage to Maybe, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, back on the pitch. Arme's just farming up, as Arme will do. And Xnova coming down this bottom lane, once again looking for the rotations. I mean, with his Mud Golem and the Centaur, it's such a powerful stun combination. You got the long-range stun of the Mud Golem and the shorter one of the Centaur to finish things off. But Liquid are very much aware of this. Mind Control, can he get away? He gets lifted up and thrown back towards those creeps with the Centaur Stomp and then the Fade Bolt to finish him off.
This is a fantastic rotation.
Miracle. Gonna drop everything onto Somnus now with the ship, and all the extra damage from GH and KuroKy gonna bring down Somnus.
Yeah, there's so much burst potential from Miracle, especially with the Burrow Strike coming up from GH as well to finish him off.
He goes for the brave play. Doesn't quite land it. Gonna keep following Chalice though, and Chalice is kind of just wondering what this Slug's doing following him, but he's gonna have Pounce in 10 seconds, so...
Yeah, he is level 7 as well. Obviously, he can't level the Battle Hunger on the...
Bottom lane, Mind Control could be in trouble once again as these creeps are once again on top of him. Did he try to up? No. Okay, no. I don't know what he's doing.
I was going to say before, I think this is a fantastic rotation from LGD because they got the Catapult in the bot lane, they had the Metamorphosis, and they have the Chen creeps now, so this tier 1 tower. So Kunka with the Arcane Rune now, probably going to look to try and get a ship kill with that. There you go, so look, you take over another creep and then the Mud Golem split, so X-Nova probably looking to get a kill here with lots of stuns.
He's got a whole lot of stuns there. He's got a small armada of stuns ready to go. And in this middle lane, they are going on to FY, and they will get this kill. But now Somnus going on to Miracle. Miracle could be in trouble, and there comes the army of stuns, just keeping Miracle locked down for now, and hopefully Somnus can finish the job. But X-Nova taking a lot of damage. There comes a Sonic Wave ripping through. GH low, Kuroki as well. What can they do? GH goes in, Fizz, and X-Nova actually looking really low. He is going to fall. The Centaurs are here, but GH is just ticking low, just about survives. Oh, it wasn't a poison, it was actually the ship running out on him. And
he still was the shockwave instead. Oh, that's disappointing. All our analysis done.
All right,
absolutely nothing in return. Very disappointing.
FY obviously didn't value the boat as much as we did. But you do want that spell you can spam out. Meanwhile, a stun out. Oh no, GH could be in trouble as Somnus jumping in. Ame, and there's a Sonic Wave just to finish off. Beautiful kill by Somnus there. Low. Ame might pay the price as Kuroki trying to get some damage. We'll just throw that quick Sunder, and in comes the two-man. Somehow that pounce doesn't land, but the boat is there. It doesn't quite land onto Ame as he's coming forward trying to get that kill. Kuroki, but there's too much damage as Ame does go down. Somnus in the tree line trying to TP out of this one. Miracle will find him. Does he have the X marks? He certainly does not. And that is going to be the Queen of Pain, making a safe escape. But Ame, maybe not so.
Very good defense from Liquid, though. They don't want to let... oh my god, here come the 3 Centaurs onto mind control.
Throwing him back, and the stomps are available, and that is just something out of pure nightmares.
That is disgusting.
Centaurs at dawn.
So Chen does have the level...
funny tomorrow.
Chen does have the level 4 Holy Persuasion now, so you're going to have lots of creeps coming online. 4, I think it is at level 4. I try to be a Chen player. I'm not very good, though. It's fine. Here we go. They're coming in towards this mid lane.
Okay, they just watched the
really want Miracle here.
Pretty Fountain jumping forward, gets the call, gets the torrent in return, and now the creeps coming in. Centaurs at dawn will get those stomp, but he's taking a very long time to go down. Finally does drop, and just as FY gets the boat as well, Matumbaman hanging around in this middle lane. Quap jumping straight in there. Now the global silence is out, but Matumbaman can't quite find it here as that Yules comes out, but they will use the RP to lock down Somnus.
Oh, what a call!
And there's a call onto Tool, forward up with a boat. Can Chalice get the kill onto Mind Control? Does mess up the call, but gets a kill all the same. Matumbaman pouncing away from this fight. Wants nothing more to do with LGD as they only take down the Quap and lose their Magnus and their Conquer in return.
And FY stole it.
And FY stole it, and then used it in the fight afterwards.
Really good play.
On top of the call. Pretty big, if you ask me.
Ame does have the SMY coming out on the courier soon as well. Does have the gold for it, so... he's actually holding on to the gold. Maybe he's going for
another jump in, another day as Miracle gets taken down by the Scream. Matumbaman making it up to the high ground
as well.
Alright, what can they do? Oh, it looks like... it's just going to be a full retreat from both teams here. Not managing right now, and this Slark also not in the position where he wants to be. He wants a little bit more.
FY has his blink on Rubik as well now, and we've seen how much he's been able to do without the blink, and I can only imagine what he's going to do now.
Yep, only 5 seconds left on that spell steal.
Oh, there's a haste through.
Might just want to cast the boat straight up.
Oh, what a call!
The call comes down, but the silence in return. Liquid might be looking to commit to this as GH pops the epicenter, will be able to take out FY. Meanwhile, two of them RP'd up together, throw them back into the fight. There is little follow-up, although Slark will be able to take down X-Nova without any difficulty at all.
They're going to get the Terrorblade.
Now they're going to go on the Terrorblade. Terrorblade does have that Sunder available, but Man's going to tank it and try and get himself out and heal himself up. Now Miracle coming in, he drops a boat, he drops a torrent, but does actually just about miss on Ame, I think. Yeah. Sonic Wave ripping through, Miracle's in trouble, gets cold. Ame does fall down though to Mind Control. Mind Control just trying to get himself out of this one. Going to go for the TP. Kuroki, maybe the sacrificial lamb. And yeah, he does go down.
What a fight. I'm so surprised Liquid managed to take the fight that they did where they're so 6k gold behind in 18 minutes, but...
Meanwhile, Mind Control in this top lane. He's got that RP, he's got the blink, but LGD coming in. They going to go into Roshan?
I think they want to get a pick off before they go into the Roshan pit. Oh, and they do scan, and they see GH in this scan.
GH, get away, little crab, get away. He's going to actually be able to blink out, but Matumbaman might be the target instead, and this is a much more valuable target as Matumbaman works into his death. Oh dear me, that was a big pick off for LGD, and now they can go into the Roche pit and claim themselves a glorious Aegis if they want to.
I'm surprised they've left it so late after the Slark day. Everyone's pubs. Oh, okay, so they were waiting for the BKB on the Terrorblade, that's why.
That makes more sense. But I'm still going to flame Ame.
Yeah, definitely. And obviously, I think this is a completely free Roche with the BKB as well.
Yeah, they smoke up, but it's too little, too late from Liquid, and I doubt they want to take the fight with this Aegis available. Never mind, they're going straight on to the Queen of Pain here. She is not the Aegis carrier, so they do bring her down quite easily. Are they going to try and back out? Chalice on the back line's doing a lot of damage, and then the RP, follow it up with an epicenter. It's a lot of damage. It's a triple kill from Miracle. Ame trying to keep himself alive. Maybe has bought back. He is fighting coming up versus GH. In the backlines, Axe being thrown into the air. We'll keep our focus as Ame runs forwards. KuroKy pretty low on the sidelines, but doesn't want to give up on this fight yet. Meanwhile, GH is going to die to the poison damage. Miracle staying back. He doesn't have much health. LGD are on the hunt, but they can't find anybody as Liquid seem to be backing out.
Quite happy to just carry on pushing here quite freely. Yeah, Liquid are very reliant on those cooldowns. Slark just, yeah. I love that he's going for the. Yeah, I love that he's going for the Skadi himself as well. He just needs to tank up and make sure he survives this Axe call. 20 seconds till the meta. Does that back up again? I wonder if they try and go for more.
Up at top, Matumba's actually in a lot of trouble here, trying to get away. Will just about be successful.
Oh, wow.
No, never mind. Maybe comes in and finishes the job. Mind Control trying to TP out of this one, but gets called up. No TP out for you as the Axe is going to probably take care of Mind Control. Mind Control is trying to make it as difficult as possible as he runs to the tree line. Now he's going to take Chalice exactly with him and still running around, but Chalice finally with that last right click coming through as the epicenter in the middle lane onto X-Nova. GH can't quite finish the job though, and now there's a whole ton of creeps here, and Ame just randomly strolls up with a BKB pop and will be able to deal the finishing blow, I'm sure, once that yours comes off. There you go. I'm
not sure if you saw, look, the Rubik stole that fight. He actually got the Empower.
Yeah, it's pretty strong, and this tier 1 tower does go down in the middle lane. And
they have the Metamorphosis up, and they've got the Aegis. Why not carry on going?
Yeah, probably will.
Here we go. They go up onto the high ground.
10 seconds until Sand King's here, and they do get the combo. Oh, okay.
Oh, the crit from Miracle.
Yep.
Oh, what a damage.
The boat to follow with the silence from the silencer though, and will they be able to finish the job throwing the RP? Why not? And Ame is down, getting a little bit
what a
too
call,
greedy, but beautiful call coming out as the X-Marks drags him back. Terrorblade buying back and wants to come into this fight. Matumban dropping low, but it's Miracle who's going to drop. Matumban is safe inside of that. Maybe trying to jump in and get a kill here, but doesn't quite manage it as Matumban makes it all the way back to base. Meanwhile, in the front of the fight, 2 heroes used up. Oh no, that's a tornado from a creep.
Ame did buy back on the Terrorblade as well, and I think he still has the Metamorphosis, so they might look to try and use this here to try and just carry on pushing the tower. They know Miracle's dead. What damage have they got? Oh no, Mind Control gets called.
He's going in. Mind Control needs to be careful here. He does use that Yules. He doesn't have much escape here. Let's get out, but in comes maybe to finish off Matumba. Nova and FY go down, but Mind Control on the Magnus is going to drop in the end. And Ame still alive. The buyback being very much worth it right now as KuroKy's going to go down in the middle, although the turnaround, can they get maybe? Nope, Yules is up. Maybe will stay alive
Miracle dies
now.
Again.
Miracle dying in the middle on the Conquer, though. This is really bad for Liquid.
That's a dieback from Miracle.
Yeah, and immediate silence onto that Sand King as well. He tries to come forwards with a stump, but gets silenced up instantly by Maybe, and Liquid are just falling apart right now as LGD get to work on the racks. I mean, what a performance.
And it almost looked like he was about to panic and die, but he just kept his calm, used it on the silencer instead, and kept himself alive. What a fight by LGD. Because they've made it so if you can...
yeah, it's actually really bad versus Slark, isn't it?
If you can purge off the reflection, then it disappears. So with the Dark Packs, he's just going to take it off every single time.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be not a spell. And you don't really care about anybody else because none of the others do that much damage. You know, Conquer without his passive.
Yeah. Oh, maybe.
Effective. Oh, GH could be in trouble here with the silence up, throwing back down the hill. He has got that Yules available. And with the call, doesn't quite land. GH trying to get away. Surely he can't get out of this one. But the team coming in the backline is going to help him out. And the jump onto X-Nova with the ultimate from KuroKy. It's going to be enough to allow them to kill out the Chen, and now the jump back on the Axe, but this is a very tanky hero which they don't really want to commit too hard to.
Here comes the Terrorblade though.
Oh my god, Ame in the background doing a lot of damage, trying to just chunk down the Miracle, but yeah, there's those BKBs and Ame just completely unaffected. Meanwhile, Somnus coming in onto Mind Control here. Mind Control has to be careful. He does still have that RP available, wants to save it for the right situation. Meanwhile, GH is finally going to fall. Now Somnus coming forwards up onto the high ground. KuroKy's going to drop, and LGD are just taking it right now. And it really feels like Liquid just kind of couldn't really commit to that fight. They used the silence to kill the Chen, and then all of a sudden there's the 2 really, really tanky cores all over you. Yeah. And, well...
This is what we talked about.
Going for this call, doesn't quite manage it.
They get the X, they really need to try and fight here, Liquid. This is their last defense, I feel like.
They need a huge crit, but it's just not happening for Miracle right now. And now Chalice will throw down. Look at how aggressive he's being. Meanwhile, their racks are falling to Ame. And Ame, they're just going to get out right now.
Yeah. What a call,
there's a call coming through. Follow it up with the Sonic Wave, and Liquid in so much trouble now. Miracle just about staying alive, but Tombman is not, and down goes Miracle as well. And game number 2, going the way of LGD.
What a fantastic performance. They've really turned the series up on its head now. down to another best of 3, down to the third game away. You know, all these teams that we've watched today and in our cast, they've been so close to each other, it feels like. And you can see that in LGD and Liquid as well.
Was it like an 88% win rate on this hero before?
Yeah, before Epicenter, they won 8 out of the 9 games that they played Terrorblade, which is
now 9 out of 10. So now 90% win rate on that hero. My word!
Oh, what a cogs!
Beautiful cogs onto 2 heroes. Although FY has taken a lot of damage for it as well, so maybe biting off more than he could chew as he gets taken down by Miracle, and now Chalice just trying to throw down some right clicks there. Yeah, beautiful cogs, maybe not so much actually.
Oh, I love this. The Chen's not afraid to send the TV back at the start of the game because he knows he can TP back in.
Oh, Chalice could be in trouble as well as Miracle comes forwards and getting a double kill early on in this laning phase. My little.
Oh no, this is not what you want to do in the laning stages and more.
You've got the Roar to obviously block it. What else is there?
There's the Viper Strike as well.
Yeah,
there's the Sunder. There's lots of good skills here for the Lincolns on the morph.
Yeah,
oh, Matumbaman, the Chen rotates in.
Matumbaman's going down. He gets taken down in the trees there, thanks to that Chen rotation.
Yeah, normally this is a very Lina favoured matchup. I think, like Kyle said on the panel, the distance of being able to keep between you and the Viper really helps just as well in this bottom lane on the Terrorblade. That is also having a pretty good time on this Terrorblade. Obviously, doesn't have the kills that Miracle does, but he's going to be happy with how things are going. Just needs to be careful against this Doom, that when the Doom does hit level 6, that he doesn't let himself get picked off, especially with the GH stun over the top. He's actually getting low in the bot lane on the Terrorblade. Is he going to go down? Yeah,
he
there
is.
you go.
You know, audio casts are fine.
It's fine. Yeah, I'm here for you guys. It's alright.
Playing around. You've also got FY here and Chen is nearby as well, so a total of 5 heroes hanging around this mid lane.
I mean, it's really easy to kill this Lina because she's not a very mobile hero. She does have the range between herself and the Viper, but yeah, here we go. FY is going to walk in here and see who we can get.
Oh, the Light Strike Array actually lands on the Clockwork, which is pretty big. Now GH follows up with the Burrow Strike, and he's stuck inside, and he does actually go down. Now X-Nova coming in, Matumbaman getting very low, will drop to X-Nova, but now X-Nova could go down as well, but GH, he's poisoned up. He's just trying to get the stun off onto Somnus, but won't be successful. And X-Nova does get a double kill. I think we talked about when he gets that level 6, he's in trouble. When you see Matumbaman rotating in now as well, they understand the importance of killing this Terrorblade and how important he is to the LGD draft. Matumbaman, though, looking around
he's only level 5.
Extremely early rotation, as he does drop the Light Strike Array, and they are actually able to finish off Arme. And
Mind Control.
Mind Control.
Oh, GH is coming in, though.
And in comes GH. The Scorpion is hungry. It wants to sting and does stun up FY in the trees. Now that Scorched Earth is thrown out and FY will drop, but in comes Somnus looking to do some damage to Mind Control. But actually got to be careful because Mind Control does hit 6. And now the Doom comes out onto that Viper with a Light Strike Array and he does go down. Oh, wow. What a timing.
I don't think I've seen Alina ever rotate away from the mid lane before she gets level 6. Get some damage off. I'm not sure what this Chen... You know, the Chen in Game 2 did quite a lot of work in the early laning stage, but it feels like the supports on Liquid are so much better at dealing with it this time, and it feels like they're ready for it.
Yeah, well, GH jumps in. They managed to get the Doom off before the Viper Strike goes down, but the send back to base is... Yeah. No, is it purged off? I think it's purged off by the creep. Oh my god, Mind Control following down and able to kill off the Viper. Meanwhile, Chen does just TP out in front of it.
What a fantastic play by Mind Control. He obviously thought one step ahead of himself, and he knew that was going to come out from the Chen, and so really understands his kill potential on this morph, I feel like.
Okay, yeah, going for the aggression. Meanwhile, Chalice looking to push this hero down at bottom. And they've got all these Chen creeps, so it's not too much of an issue, but Miracle just solo takes the tower at top.
Oh, mid lane.
Mid lane, the shout is out onto the Doom. Can they deal the damage to bring him down? Meanwhile, Matumbaman caught inside the cogs with FY, but Doom is going to drop, and now so is Matumbaman as well. So 2 heroes dead on the side of Liquid. A nice little fight here from LGD. They don't defend their tier 1 tower, but they certainly punish Liquid for taking it.
We won't talk about that LSA though, it's fine.
Yeah.
That
was a zoning LSA.
Yeah.
No.
Matumbaman has the haste through now, and I love what they're doing here. They're just running into the Roche pit.
Yep, Lincoln Sphere up on Miracle, so it is very much go time for Liquid. And I must say this game is GH. He's going to try and just TP
up. Oh, no way. Oh, I thought he was going to get out with that.
Yeah, pretty sure Dan was going to take him down, but I don't know.
There's no way LGD expect this early Roche, though.
No. What if they do? They don't want to go and contest it. And now, oh my god, Morphling. He's going to go for the shotgun after this.
Trying to be aggressive here with their 2 playmaking heroes in the Clock and the Beastmaster.
So who on LGD pops this Lincoln Sphere on the Morphling?
Good question. The Chen?
Yeah, that's
possibly
what I was thinking, but beyond that, it's very difficult to see. I'm pretty sure Ern doesn't pop it, so Matumba Man going to be smoked forwards, trying to catch out Charles here with the Yules, and now the Light Strike Array will land, combo that up with everything. All the damage from Liquid comes down, and that is one easy kill.
Yeah, it doesn't even need the Laguna, and you can see that...
FY could be in trouble, though the Light Strike is slightly off.
I'd like to see Liquid try and de-ward their jungle now. LGD do have that really deep ward inside, so they can see these rotations coming through. Unfortunately, while Liquid are smoked, it was a bit more difficult. They're probably going to try and get some vision up in here in the LGD jungle, but...
Yeah, but FY playing around a little bit with Kuroki, playing with Death.
Do have the shrine.
He's got the shrine, and now jumping forwards, actually, onto Matumba Man, who's in a lot of trouble here. He's going to have to yield himself, but now comes through, and there's the Light Strike Array, the Laguna onto FY.
Oh, is he going to stay alive? I think he might just tick down to the end.
Yeah, it's going to kill him.
Oh, just about. Very close there from Matumba Man.
Yeah, no counter unavailable, I guess.
And in this time, though, Terrorblade just farming away in the top lane. He's having a great time.
Miracle finds FY inside the tree line and does bring him down.
This is crazy. It feels like Miracle can just walk anywhere on the map, and he's so strong at this point in the game because he's put more points in the adaptive strike. Shows them coming out of their base in the mid lane too, that bottom area jungle, and yeah, they're going to go for the fake back here. I really like this from Liquid. With this F-Blade showing, the Rocket Flare's not going to reveal them, so I think Beastmaster feels safe.
Oh, Chalice, no. Look at the damage there. It will be enough to finish him off with that.
The Ice Path.
Fiery Salt.
Oh, I thought it was going to be a longer duration Ice Path. It was only level 1. Sorry guys. Fake hype.
Fake hype.
But with this F-Blade reveal...
out, actually.
Okay. I knew. Just saying, you know.
Could have been good.
They still have the Aegis on Miracle, I think. Oh, no, okay, sorry, they did lose. I didn't hear it time out, so... but again...
Oh, hook shot. Straight onto the Jakiro, but then yields up immediately in FY. It's frozen up.
That Laguna did nothing.
No damage, and now actually Matumba just going to drop. Kuroki as well, going to fall down to Arme's right clicks. Mind Control kind of get away. Meanwhile, Miracle on the back lines will just blow up the Chen, takes himself a little kill, and now maybe coming back in. As
damage on Chalice.
Taking a fair amount of damage, and can he find the last hit? Doesn't seem like he can. Yes, waveform up onto the high ground. FY got to be careful as well. Will go down. Ame, the last surviving member, trying to fight it up versus Miracle, but with the burst strike from GH, is it enough?
Oh, good blink.
Blink forward, and they do take down Ame with that Ethereal Blade off cooldown.
An ultra kill for Miracle. The thing is, the Terrorblade was about to sunder the Sanking there, but as soon as he blinks away, he doesn't want to sunder Miracle because he's on low health as well.
Yeah, there's nothing to sunder, and now Somna's getting sent back to base, but will throw out a bit of damage just before he goes down.
The scare tactic, that one.
Maybe that's why he's chosen to build it, because he's just preparing for that pickup.
I mean, if it gets to that point in the late game, I'd like to see Viper go for a Hex so they can actually kill the Morph, but it's going to be ages away before they get to that.
Yep. Ame. Being caught out by Miracle and Matumba Man, and this is a lot of damage, and they just blow up Ame. No trouble at all.
Also, actually, the Manta on the Morphling's really good at taking off the reflection. We talked about that a bit earlier.
Fighting the middle lane. They actually managed to get down the Doom, but then the shout comes out onto the Jakiro as well. With the stun from the Sentinel, they will lock him down long enough to kill him. GH coming in the back, but the hero he's trying to get just got sent back to base. Will get a couple of strikes off up on FY, but he's got that Glimmer Cape. Now, the moment he comes out of Invis, he yields him up, and Miracle ready to catch him when he comes crashing back down to Earth. Gonna waveform through, and with that, Ethereal Blade finishes the job.
How do you stop this morph? It feels like it's a very full protect. Matumba Man.
They're going on to Matumba Man here. Lina in a lot of trouble. Is the poison going to finish her off? Maybe not quite, especially with that Yul's going to save her out.
Here goes Miracle onto the Viper, though. He does have the corrosive skin.
Lincoln's popped by the Chen.
Oh, look at it.
And Somnus trying to do as much as he can, but in turn, and then the Morphling turns into the Viper and could just blow up Somnus back into Morphling form and uses the adaptive strike there.
Yeah, obviously, when he turns into the Viper, he gets the Nether Toxin, which LGD have a really good vision for the Roche Pit.
They see the Roshan, and they're going to take it extremely quickly. Liquid, they need to get it together.
This courier's going in, that's going to scout it.
Well, they will see it, and Miracle is nearby, so they see this Roshan going on. They're going to put the courier right over it, use that invincibility, and in they go. The hook shot comes out. Miracle turning into a Terror Blade, though, getting very, very low. Miracle needs to be careful, popping that Manta, getting back out, and now turns it back around, and King brings down Chalice in the epicenter, doing quite a lot of work, although Somna's very tanky for magic damage. Now Kuroki jumping in, Matumba coming in as well. They can't bring down the Roshan, they do bring down Ame instead. Somna's doing whatever he can, runs inside, but can't bring down the Aegis, and now will die. Oh my god, what a fight from Liquid. LGD unable to take control of this Roshan. They got it so low, but Liquid scouting with the courier and then just jumping in with everything they've got and managed to take down everybody on LGD.
Yeah, with this level 4 liquid fire, the tower's just like...
It's probably their only damage gone.
Yeah, definitely. And I think that's why the Viper went for the Maelstrom, so they can actually increase some sort of damage output. Here we go.
It's Morphling immediately turning back and laying down that Nether Toxin, and oh my god, Chen just gets destroyed by the cannon.
Do you remember when I said some heroes might be in trouble when this Miracle gets an F-Blade on this morph. Jen was definitely one of them.
Yeah.
Here we go. He might actually just go on top of the Viper here.
Yeah, it's a fair amount of damage coming down. The hookshot does miss. Miracle
what an ice
regular bomb in the ice path. It's going to finish off Somnus. Now the Tuberman does go down in the background, but Miracle, he's dealing with FY right inside the base here. Miracle, he's also still got that Aegis available in the back end of the fight. Chalice trying to run away from Mind Control Kuroki, but they have got that dust available. Now GH comes in with the Burrow Strike. They will be able to bring down Chalice here, I think, although he is giving them a good old run around. And now the ice path just about connects, and Mind Control brings down that Infernal Blade to finish off the Beastmaster. And now Liquid looking at a very good situation to take another Rax and possibly the game here.
And they're just, they're absolutely ruining them now. They still have the Aegis. They have the Manta and the Lincolns on the Morph, so he's not in any trouble. And this is LGD's lack of lockdown all over here. Almost got the Scardy on Morph now as well. Just you know, quite farmed at 28 minutes in.
An absolute miracle for LGD to be able to pull this one back. And unfortunately, Miracle's on the other team.
Oh, I see what you did there. Pretty good. Not really.
Hook shot right up onto GH on the high ground, knocking him back down into the Viper. And Arme is ready with the Metamorphosis, and GH does drop.
Yeah, big kill there for LGD. Obviously, GH being the big playmaker for Liquid here. I think Liquid just need to be careful here. They're probably going to be really full of themselves and full of confidence. Just back off. Wait for your sanking here. And Miracle's like, absolutely not.
The Aegis, so they're not that worried. And Miracle jumping straight in onto this Viper, trying to bring it down. The Laguna Blade with the Aghanims deals through that armor. Now going forwards, trying to bring down Arme.
He's got this. He's turned into the Viper for the corrosive skin and the Nether Toxin.
And Miracle brings him down. That's the carry gone. He has got the buyback available. Will use it, but he doesn't have the Metamorphosis. I don't think. Miracle trying to find X Nova, and you know what he wants to do. He just blows over with a couple of right clicks. Liquid Miracle is getting pretty low.
Playing with fate, isn't he? Really?
Yeah. I mean, it's only the Aegis, but meanwhile, the rest of his team is dealing with the buildings, and Miracle, he's not even backing out, and GG is actually called by LGD. Game number 3, it's going to go to Liquid, and it's going to be a 2-1 victory for them.
Definitely raid boss status achieved there for Miracle, I feel like, for Liquid. LGD never really got into this game, did they? I think it started off really badly when they gave that double kill to the Morph at the top lane, and ever since then, he kind of just kept pushing his advantage.